Dearest sweetheart, October 28th, 1944. Did you see that wonderful moon last night? I sure missed you, evermore realizing that in 3 days we will be married 3 wonderful years. I didn't write a letter last night because we moved into our permanent barracks, and when I got through the moving, I was pooped. My father was in the Army Air Force back then, and these letters were everything to him and to my mother. Here he was, flying missions over Germany, and my mother from week to week didn't know if he was alive. This is from Mac, the pilot of the plane that my father was a bombardier on. Dear Frida, that was my mom's name, I hope you won't mind the familiarity at the onset, but somehow I feel like I know you. About all I can say in the way of an introduction is that I'm Mac, Harry's pilot. Yeah, it's kind of emotional to read this because his plane went down and most of the people on the plane died. My father was fished out of the English Channel in the winter, and my mother didn't know whether he was alive or not. You wrote in your last letter that by now you should be able to feel the baby. Can you, darling? Are you scared? My sister had just been born, and my father hadn't seen her, so they would write back and forth about their newborn baby, who is now my 75-year-old sister. Please be careful, darling, and I wish you would move from that dismal apartment. It really has me worried. That apartment is no place for you this winter in your condition. This actually isn't our living room, believe it or not. This is my mom. This clearly was her wedding day. They were extremely poor. No one could afford to buy a dress. It was rented for the day. I'll tell you that these letters meant everything to my mother and to my father. To just get a letter from him knowing that he was still alive, that he was okay, that he had wonderful, loving thoughts and things to share with her, and those letters had to lift her spirits and not just give her peace of mind, but bring some joy. These letters were everything.